Listen to me. If you are standing at the edge of retirement, or if you are already there, every single dollar you have built up over a lifetime of hard work is precious. You cannot afford to lose a penny of it to confusion, to silly mistakes, or to hidden fees that pull the rug out from under your security. Right now, you have money sitting in an eToro account. Maybe you did some trading, maybe you invested in a few stocks or crypto over the years, and now you're ready to bring that money home to your local bank account. You want to know it's safe. You want to know how to get it into your checking account so you can actually use it to live your life, pay your bills, and enjoy your retirement. But I know what you're feeling right now. You are feeling a sense of fear. It's that knot in your stomach when you look at a digital financial app and think, what if I click the wrong button? What if my money vanishes into cyberspace? What if the bank rejects it? It is terrifying to move large sums of money online when you didn't grow up doing it. You worry that you're going to get hit with massive, unexpected fees or that your hard-earned cash will be locked up for weeks right when you need it most. I am here to tell you to take a deep breath. We are going to eliminate that fear today. Moving your money from eToro back to your bank account is not a mystery, but you must do it correctly, and you must do it with your eyes wide open. The big question you are asking is simply, how do I transfer this money safely, smoothly, and without getting ripped off by fees? Let's address the elephant in the room first, eToro's rules. eToro has a strict security policy, and this trips up so many people. They operate on an original payment method rule. What does that mean? It means when you ask for your money, eToro is legally required to try sending that money back to the exact same card or account you used to put the money in. If you deposited funds 5 years ago using an old debit card that has since expired, or from a bank account you've closed, you cannot just click withdraw blindly. If you do, your transfer is going to get delayed, and that is where the panic sets in. So, before you do anything, you need to ask yourself, is the bank account or card I used to fund this eToro account still open and active? If it is, fantastic. If it isn't, do not panic. You just need to have a current bank statement ready to show eToro so they can verify your new bank account before you hit that withdraw button. Now, let's talk about the actual execution. How do you do this? First, log into your account. On the left-hand side of your screen, if you are on a computer, you are going to see a button that says Withdraw Funds. If you are using your mobile phone, look at the bottom of the screen, tap on your wallet, and find that withdrawal option. When you click that, a screen will pop up asking you exactly how much money you want to take out. Here is your first checkpoint. The minimum withdrawal amount is $30. If you try to withdraw $25, the system will say no. You also must make sure that this money is sitting in your available balance. If you still have open investment positions, meaning your money is still tied up in stocks, bonds, or crypto, you cannot withdraw it yet. You have to sell those investments first, let the trade settle, and see that cash sitting in your available balance. Once you type in the amount you want, you hit Next. The system will show you your default payment method, which, remember, is usually where you originally deposited from. If you need to send it to a different bank account, this is where you click Other Payment Options and enter your current bank details, including your routing number and account number, or your IBAN if you are outside the United States. Then, you hit Submit. But wait. Before you celebrate, you have to look at the numbers on that final screen. eToro charges a flat processing fee of $5 for withdrawals from your USD investment account. It doesn't matter if you are withdrawing $50 or $5,000, it is $5. But here is the real trap for retirees living outside the United States: conversion fees. eToro operates primarily in US dollars. If your home bank account is in euros, British pounds, Canadian dollars, or Australian dollars, eToro or your bank will convert those US dollars into your local currency. Those conversion fees can sneak up on you and bite you if you aren't paying attention. Always look at the net amount displayed on the screen before you confirm. That is the actual amount hitting your bank. After you click Submit, the waiting game begins. And this is where the fear turns into anxiety if you don't know what to expect. eToro will send you an email within 2 business days confirming that they have approved your withdrawal. But that does not mean the money is in your bank yet. Depending on your bank and whether you used a debit card or a direct bank wire transfer, it can take anywhere from an additional 2 to 10 business days for that cash to actually clear and show up in your account. Do not check your bank account the next morning, see nothing, and start panic calling customer service. Give it time. It is a process. Your actionable takeaway right now is threefold. First, log into eToro today and check your available balance to see exactly what is free to be moved. Second, verify that your listed payment method matches your current, active bank account so there are no security rejections. Third, factor in that 10 business day window. If you need this money for a specific bill or retirement trip, do not wait until the last minute. Give yourself a 2-week cushion so you are never operating out of desperation. You have spent a lifetime building your nest egg. Managing it safely means taking it slow, following the steps, and understanding exactly where every dollar is going. You can do this. Stay strong, stay informed, and secure your money.